Hi, this is Billy Joe with Moon Goddess 114433, and this pick a card reading is for twin flames. It's an energy update to look into, see what's going on between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. I do have 3 piles to choose from here. I have a green candle, an orange colored candle, orangey, yellow, whatever, and a red candle. So you can decide which one you are drawn to. You can use a pendulum, or you can meditate and concentrate on the question and go towards the pile that you're most drawn to. Do remember these are general readings, okay? So not even if you pick a pile, the whole message may not apply to you. It may not resonate. There may be maybe just one part of the message resonates with you. Maybe the whole message resonates with you. If the one that you picked doesn't resonate with you, maybe you need to pick another pile, or maybe it's just not the reading for you, and that's okay. Because there's, lots of times we get, if you're just pick a card reading, and sometimes it's not going to resonate, sometimes it will. I find that usually if, and it's my intention, that if you're drawn to this pick a card reading, it has a message for you. And sometimes all 3 piles has a particular message for somebody. They can get a message from each pile. So it's just how it resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate, just let it go. Don't force it to fit. So if you do need a personal reading, you can reach me at moongoddess114433@gmail.com, and I will get you set up. My turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours. All the information should be down in the description box for different types of readings, how much they are, how to make payment. If you don't see the type of reading that you want, just reach out to me again at my email address, and I can work something out with you. Then, of course, I do have also in the description box, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see that I help with getting donations for books for inmates. If you wanted to donate for that cause, you can do that through the PayPal account on that link that I added in the description box. And then, oh yes, don't forget that I'm doing a drawing for October 31st, 2019. I will be giving away 3 free in-depth personal readings. To join this, you must be a subscriber, and then you must send me an email at moongoddess114433@gmail.com to let me know that you want to be entered into the drawing. Okay? So, if you need more time to pick your candle, your color, your candle, your pile, your number, 1, 2, or 3, just go ahead and pause the video. I'm going to get started. Okay. For those of you that picked pile 1 with the green candle, it's been used a little bit. So let's see an update for your twin flame. This first card is a lyrics that I have. It's Soulmate by Lizzo. True love ain't something you can buy yourself. True love finally happens when you buy yourself. So if you buy yourself, then go and buy yourself another round from the bottle on the higher shelf. So I really like those lyrics, because it's all about being your own soulmate, loving yourself. True love comes when you love yourself. And she's all about doing some songs about loving yourself. So let's look at the combined energy. The deck I used for this is, I didn't show all these decks at the beginning, I forgot. Gypsy Witch Fortune Telling playing cards. These are just like little playing cards. It's got its own little spread that it comes with. It's really cute. I might do that one day, but today I'm using it like oracles. We have number 4 for the key. Jack of Hearts, number 22 for the book. And the number 51, which is the 6 of diamonds for the Lion. So, what this pretty much tells me, those tell me, is that I'm just getting a sense of course, with the key, we have the key, which it can either talk about success or illness. I'm more getting a sense of illness because it also has the Lion, which is talking about sudden shock from bad news. Then you have the Book in the middle, which is talking about discovering, a mystery that's affecting you or your divine counterpart. And it does talk about a distance. So mainly what this is telling me is that number one, for the majority of you, there's some type of separation here. It may be due to you or your counterpart having some illness in your family. I'm hearing death. Maybe someone has experienced some death in their family or something. That's not everybody. Don't freak out thinking I'm saying someone's going to die. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying if that's happened, then that's something that someone is going through. I'm just picking that up. They're going through some really, really hard grief. But these personal issues, it's like kind of like going on some bad luck, some negative things affecting their vibration. They're having to suffer through lower vibrational frequencies. So let's just go ahead and take a deeper look and see what's going on here. So for the Divine Feminine, I use the Nicoletta, however you say her last name, Tarot. And for the Divine Masculine, I use the Cosmic Tarot. And then I also have, at the end of it, I have a card from the Archangel Oracle cards as a guidance. So let's see here. We have, for the Divine Feminine, we have the 7 of Swords. And the 10 of Pentacles. So, these tell me that for the most of the part, the Divine Feminine in this is like, I'm getting a sense of most of the Divine Feminine energies. And let me explain. Divine Feminine can be in a male gender or a female gender. This is not gender specific. This is energy specific. I know there's sometimes that between me and my masculine, sometimes he's carrying the feminine energy and sometimes I'm carrying the masculine, or vice versa. You switch, flip-flop, back and forth. So whoever's got the Divine Feminine energy in the relationship right now, they're spending a lot of time spying on the other person. Maybe looking at their social media. Is Facebook. You have a fish here. So if some of you are in separation and like you're dating and you're on that app, Plenty of Fish, any kind of dating app like that, they know you're doing it. They're watching you. They're paying attention to what's going on. You don't see them because they're behind you. And I'm being drawn to the shadow. So some of you are actually going through a dark night of the soul and facing your shadow. Some of you are actually working on some shadow work. Because you also have the 10 of Pentacles here. Now, with this deck, it pretty much represents, and I'm reading intuitively, trying to get off the merry-go-round. Trying to break free from social programming. How you was raised, how you're being told, how you must go around on the Ferris wheel, how you have to act, how you have to behave. Oh, you have to be this way. Oh, you have to be that way. But the Divine Feminine is trying to break free from that. They're trying to wake up. They're trying to be enlightened. They no longer want to follow, like a blind sheep, just following, the herdsmen and being herded wherever they're being told to go. They want to start following their own path. And you see that in the Seven of Swords too. They're looking their own way. They're following, they're by themselves. They're getting off that merry-go-round. So let's look at the Divine Masculine. We have the Queen of Wands. Let me see here. We have the Four of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Wands, to me, I'm seeing someone who's very focused. Their passions, their creativities, their compassion, they're very focused, okay? They do have pure intentions. I am being drawn to the white flowers. I'm hearing this as someone who probably, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but for some reason I'm hearing that whoever carries Divine Masculine in this connection, it requires a lot of attention. Their Venus may be a fire sign, so Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But when it comes to relationships and love, their Venus sign might possibly be a fire, because they do require attention and focus. She's got a crown on her head. She wants to know, whoever carries Divine Masculine energy in this relationship wants to know that they are top priority. And then you have the Four of Pentacles. They also need to feel secure and stable. Some of you, your Divine Masculine may be quite a bit older than you. There might be an age difference there. And they try to console you with or even maybe not physically older, but some of them may actually just, their energy may be older, and they're trying to console the other counterpart. Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to be okay. We just got to get through this or get through that or whatever they're going through. And I just get a sense of trying to console the other person to keep them docile or just, hold on just a little bit longer. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but anyways. And then we have the Four of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress. So, having to do with this journey. So with the Four of Cups, that's, this person's in a bubble. They're being separated from the rest of the ocean, from the rest of the fish. They're holding out. So one or the other, which is the feminine's cards, it's like she's waiting. She's just sitting back. She's being put in a little bubble. It's like this bubble's kind of like one of them, those snow globes that you shake to make it snow. It looks like that to me. It's like she's kept in a bubble. She's holding out. She's, even if she's in the dating scene, it's like her heart's not in it. She's still trying to, her heart's with her masculine. It's like she's getting on with her life, but at the same time, she's still holding out. She's not, she's holding out for what could be with her Divine Masculine. We have the Empress on this side. So to me, Empress is, that energy that's fully matured into abundance and prosperity. Both the Divine Masculine and Feminine want that prosperity and that abundance. You have to get to the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. And the new beginning with the Queen of Pentacles, she is gracious and generous and kind. And you have to let go of this bubble. You're going to have to break free from the bubble so that you can get this new beginning. You can have fertility. You can have abundance. You can have prosperity. But you have to break the bubble first. You got to break the glass and actually reach for this Ace of Pentacles. You've got to be in queen mode, in empress mode, and actually go for what you want. Your card from your guidance from the Archangel Oracle deck is Gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Anyways, we angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. So again, that just goes with, in order to get this, you're going to have to break the glass. You know, you're going to have to, and that goes for both the masculine and the feminine. You know, here the feminine is, she's not even paying attention to the masculine, even though she's holding out. Because she's trying to, like, I'm getting a sense of she's trying to move on. She's tired of, she wants to break away. She's tired of waiting. He keeps on putting her on a waiting game. You know, she feels like she's being put on the back burner, and she does not fucking like that. I'm telling you, she does not like that. And he really should understand, because he doesn't like it either. This one doesn't like it either. And he doesn't like it done to him. And he should understand she don't like it done to her. But for her to move on and find this happiness, and I'm really getting a sense that this is someone who's being offered a soulmate. The universe is offering this divine feminine a soulmate. But in order for her to accept this new beginning, which brings in prosperity and abundance, fertility, happiness, you know, it helps her raise her vibration into the Empress, her energy from just, you know, the Empress is all the queens in one. But in order to get through that, she's got to accept that offering from the universe and break this glass and stop holding back. I hope that resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I really enjoy listening to your reading your feedback. Okay. Those of you that chose option 2 with the yellow or orange, whatever color this is, it's kind of like an orangey yellow candle. Okay. I don't like these candles being up here. So, your lyrics. We have All of Me by John Legend. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. So, let's look and see what is going on in the energy for this connection. These cards that I'm using for this is the Gypsy Witch. For the feminine, I'm using this Tarot deck. And for the masculine, I'm using the Cosmic Tarot. And for a final message, we'll use a card from the Archangel Oracle cards. So, we have the number 2 for the Moon. It's the 5 of Hearts. Number 46, or 2 of Spades, the Railroad. And number 1, which is the 3 of Hearts, for the Sun. So right off the bat, this is definitely a twin flame, divine masculine, divine feminine energy. You have the Moon, which represents divine feminine energy. And then you have on this side the Sun, which is the divine masculine energy. And it's separated by this card in the middle, which is the Railroad, which talks about a long journey. So this is no maybe about it. Anyone who picks this pile, if this is going to tell you if this is your pile or not. This pile is definitely in separation. There is a distance between you. Whether that distance is a physical distance from maybe you living pretty far apart, there's or there's maybe you live on different continents, or there's a blockage between you, such as a karmic situation, like where they just can't get to you, you can't get to each other. You may have different upbringings, different social upbringings. You may actually speak a different language than each other. You may have different I'm just getting a very strong, like, if it's not a physical distance, it's a cultural difference of some sort that is between this feminine and this masculine. So let's have a look-see. For the feminine, we have the number 8, which is justice. Just put that here. And the number 0, the fool. So for the divine feminine, whoever has the feminine energy in this relationship, again, I'm going to repeat, it doesn't matter if you are a gender female or a gender male. It does not matter. This is energy only. So whoever has this divine feminine energy, with the Justice card, you see she's standing on this house of cards. It can collapse at any time. You have to be perfectly balanced to make sure these cards do not collapse. And it's like the divine feminine, she is staying perfectly balanced on top of this castle or house or this stack or whatever of cards. And if you notice, they're all cards of hearts. So it's like her heart is balanced, but it's precariously so. And you have the Fool card, which is new beginnings, starting that new journey, taking a leap of faith, following the beat of your own drum. She follows her heart, and her heart is precariously balanced right now. So, yeah, she's ready to move forward with her masculine. She pretty much wears her heart on her sleeve, is what I hear. Now, for the divine masculine, the cards we have is the Star and the 3 of Pentacles. So, we see here the divine masculine energy. He views his feminine as, that bright and shining star. The brightest star in the night sky. This is his wish come true. This is someone he's always loved. He's always loved this divine feminine. And he really has hopes that they can work together to build this future together. They're still in the process of building the foundation, but it's coming together. You can see the stained glass window starting to come together with the bricks around it. And these 3 people are working together to make that building come to fruition. And he's very hopeful that this is happening, that this can happen. Whatever is between y'all, separating y'all both are trying to work towards each other. You see these cards for the feminine, they're all facing towards the masculine. And the cards for the masculine are facing towards the feminine. So whatever is separating between you, you're both trying to work together to find a common ground to end that separation. Then we have the 5 of Swords. The number 11. And then the Hermit. And the 8 of Wands. So, okay. So we see with this one, with the 5 of Swords. So, this is the masculine's card. I'll put these backwards here. And this is the feminine's. So here he is. he feels like he's kind of stuck having to lay there. You know, he's got these swords surrounding him. It looks like he's been sacrificed, right? He may be trying to make sacrifices. And here she is. She's slaying the dragons. So it's like y'all's both trying to work towards this in your own way. Even though the masculine's way looks, I mean, it looks like he's not doing anything, right? But in all actuality, he is. He is working towards this. And then we have the Hermit. So, in both the Hermit and the Eight of Wands in this deck, they both look like they're meditating. And I get a sense that the Divine Masculine has spent a lot of time in meditation. And the Divine Feminine, but the Divine Feminine is meditating as well. And I love this because it looks like she's got fireflies attached to strings and she's trying to meditate. And to me, this looks like trying to raise your vibration and your light in the dark. Trying to guide your, oh my goodness, thank you, Spirit. Is this Divine Feminine, when she meditates, she thinks about her masculine. And she thinks about shining this light for him so he can find his way out of the darkness. And that's why he sees her as his shining light, his brightest light in the dark sky. Because here she is, she's slaying these dragons even during meditation. She's working on healing, not just for herself, but for him too. Because she is consciously aware of the fact that when she heals, he heals. When she's healing, she's transferring. They're both in meditation. They're both doing their work. And they're both healing, and they're both on this level together. The card you have from your Archangel Oracle deck is Remember Who You Are. Archangel Michael. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. So this is telling me that both the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine are on the same level. They are both very powerful individuals. They are going to be coming together. They may have a separation right now, but the partnership and the things they're working on is actually coming into fruition. It is happening. It's their combined energy, their combined power coming together to break away the wall that's separating between them. This is just absolutely beautiful. So I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay. For those of you that picked option 3 with the red candle, let's look at your lyric. You have Unthinkable by Alicia Keys. I know you said to me, this is exactly how it should feel when it's meant to be. Time is only wasting, so why wait for eventually? If we're going to do something about it, we should do it right now. Okay. So, first 3 cards is I'm going to kind of look at the energy between you. Using that as the Gypsy Witch Fortune Telling playing cards. For the Divine Feminine, I'm using the Nicoletta Tarot deck. And for the Masculine, I'm using the Cosmic Tarot. And then for a final message for you, I'll pull a card from the Archangel Oracle cards. Alright, actually I've got them all pulled, but... So, we have the number 37, which is the Ace of Spades. How do you say that word? The Rapiers? Whatever. Number 34 for the Star. It's the 2 of Spades. And the number 13 for the Snake. It's the Ace. I said the Ace. It's the 8. Sorry, the 8 of Clubs. Then called it the Ace. So, wow. this connection, this is heavy. It's like, y'all, see, the good thing is you have the star, which to me, the star is happiness, joyful, high vibrations, high hopes. But it's stuck in between these two cards, which is how we say it, the rapiers, and the snake. So that, both of those, it's like you've got threats coming in from both angles to threaten this happiness that you have between you. You have vipers, snakes in the grass, that's coming in, talking shit, stirring up trouble. You have the rapiers, which is, assaults coming in, is like, just, to me, that's a sword's energy. Just this negativity coming from both ends to trying to destroy y'all's happiness. And I'm hearing a lot from third parties, like people that's not even in this connection are giving their 2 cents. And you just want to tell them, shut the fuck up, right? Get the hell out of my relationship. I don't need your 2 cents. I don't need you voicing your thoughts, your opinions, or your recommendations. It's pretty much what I'm hearing someone trying to say. So, for the Divine Feminine, let's have a look-see. We have the Knave of Wands and the Moon. So, for this connection, what I see with this card, when I look at this card, I'm going to tell you, for these cards, I go intuitively. I don't read what the meaning is most of the time. I just go with what I'm told by spirit. I see someone who's meditating in the middle of chaos. It's like, no matter what darkness encroaches on, it's like this darkness is trying to eat up her flowers. And she's just sitting there all calm, cool, collected. You are not going to fuck with my vibe today. No, sir. We ain't having it today. This feminine energy has got the energy of really just don't fuck with my vibe. Ain't nobody gonna come in and destroy nothing. She's just she ain't scared of gossip. She's not scared of anyone's opinions. She doesn't give a fuck what anyone thinks. This is what she's got going. She's got that love. She's got that happiness. She's got what she wants. Fuck everybody else. That's exactly what she thinks. This is a